Pretty cool. That's the airplane that's going to drop to 6 fuel bladders, 11 other packages, and 2 spare tires. Pretty exciting to be up here at 84 degrees north and see an airplane go over that's going to drop you supplies. This doesn't happen every day.
In the planning of our route over the Arctic with TransGlobal, we laid out the route, we knew the distances, we knew the likely fuel consumption, and then we realized that the longest distance would be from sort of the north coast of the last island in Canada to the North Pole. And because we wanted to carry as little fuel as possible for weight and for navigation, we decided that a fuel drop in that area would allow us to run lighter all the way through. So we started planning a fuel drop about halfway between Canada and the North Pole. That meant getting a plane from southern Ontario, a beautiful DC-3 or C-47, they're called, a classic plane of the North, and having fuel bags, bladders manufactured in Australia with parachutes, and then guiding them in via satellite phone to our coordinates. We put burning markers on the corners of a flat area, not so that they could land, but so that they could drop the fuel and some food supplies and frozen fish in just the right area. So it was exciting for me to be on the phone, navigating them in, talking about them. We hadn't seen anybody for weeks, months, I think, and then this plane comes over the horizon. You hear it first. The plane comes in. They looked at the runway or the drop zone. They then pushed out the fuel bladders in order. They came down in parachutes, which was kind of beautiful. It was like salvation coming from the sky. Then they came in lower and pushed out some food for us, some frozen fish, and then 2 spare tires, which came out and bounced down the runway or the drop zone. So cool, so helpful, so extreme, and just something you just don't see every day. Really cool part of TransGlobal.